back at it. We back at it. We back at it. Hey, look here, y'all. This is the year of expectations. Coach Prime said it himself. Y'all check this out. Last year, he told everybody, if I told y'all what I want the season to be, y'all would be shook up. Y'all, it'd be a headline. Well, guess what? It ain't no changing. It's a headline this year. He want it all. Now, us on the outside, we saying what we think about the schedule and about the season, which nobody really knows. Like, you could say, all right, this team, based on everything they did last year, they'll be at the bottom of the barrel. Or this team, based on everything they did, they'll be at the top. But you never know how it's going to play out. Nobody could have never guessed that in the Big 12 this past season that Oklahoma State was going to be that team. They couldn't have expected that. Texas, yeah. Oklahoma State, no. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you could say one thing and then a whole nother thing happens. So the expectations Coach Prime has, he's going out there to get it. He's going to get the players. He's going to get the dogs. So it ain't like he ain't bringing them in. You see on the offensive side, they load it up. You see on the defensive side, they getting it right. They got a few more players to get, and I think it'll be real solid. I think we straight now. I think it could be real solid. So, at the end of the day, to have the year that Coach Prime want to have, he got to have everybody on that first team and second team clicking on all cylinders. And even a little bit down to that third team. Not all the way, but just here and there, because you never know how the season going to go. So you got to have guys that's going to come in and put in that work at all times. Because this the year I expect them to do something real good. Like, I know we saying we would love to see them with 8 wins or more, but Coach Prime could really go out there and just roll call. Like, the year at Jackson State when he had everything that he wanted to have, I think they only lost one game during the regular season, then that bowl game. Then last year, not last year, the year before last, they only lost one game, and that was at the championship game. So Coach Prime, once he got that first year up on his belt, the next 2 seasons, that man played in the chip. So to me, honestly, what makes us not believe that he can't make it to the chip? Like, get into the 12-team playoffs, then anything goes. You got to have a squad to get there. Do we got the players? On offense, it looked like we already there. On offense, it looked like we there. Now, of course, we got to get out there and play it, but it feel like we there. It feel like we got a lot of players to do what we need to do. It feel like the O just feel like, oh, we'll eat them. The offense feel like we'll eat them. Defense, I feel we straight. I just feel we straight. Like, I just need to see everything working. I need to see everything working, man. Miss Kimber, what's happening? Miss E. Wheeler, what's good? You say day 8. Yeah, hey, look, that thing good, ain't it? That thing was good today, boy. Hey, that thing was good. Penny, what's good? Zion, you say that Nike hoodie fire. Hey, man, listen. I normally try to rock all my stuff, but for some reason, I really like this one. I said, I got to bust this one today. I got to bust it. I need me one like this. Lil Mama G, what's happening? Patricia, what's happening? Andre, what's good? Zion, you say be on the lookout for Clay Patterson from the D lineman from Yale. See, he initially came out, we thought he was a good candidate, but you never know. I know everybody was on us about when I put that out. Like, what if we go for him? They ain't want no Ivy League or something like that. KO, you say I'm expecting CU to win more than 8 games next season. I'm excited. Me too. Like, I want 8 at the minimum. Like, let's clear 8. But if we had a worst case scenario, just get to the bowl game. I don't care how we make it in. What I do, I wouldn't want a 5-7 year. I want, at the worst case, 6 wins. But, yeah, I want Coach Prime them to dominate. And I believe they will. Sport, what's happening? Jones, what's good? Running Table Sports TV, what's happening? Little Mama G, Penny, what's good? Zion, you say, let's slow it down a little and win the Big 12 before we start thinking about that natty. Well, you know they always going to think about that natty. It's there until it ain't there. But yeah, we do gotta win. We do gotta attack the Big 12. And I hope we attack it this year. I hope. I don't care if every game like and then we win. Like I don't care. Like let's win. It wouldn't matter to me. Let's win it all, baby. We can be a thriller every game. Kimberly, what's good? I just want the defense to be so firepower. I want them to bust you when you out there. And then I want them to shut you down so when you playing them, you like, ooh, they like that. You like, ooh, them boys like that. Let me see. Lawrence, what's happening? V-Rob, you say finally caught your line. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me see. Hey, run the table. You said C-Mo. I don't like seeing the projected starter list. They keep leaving Jimmy Dillon. I told them new boys got to come and show out and practice first. Correct. I seen that list too, man. I seen that list too. But what it let you know is everybody got to come with it. Because ain't nothing given. It sure ain't given. Because everybody that signed, everybody that's here, the foundation is here. The new guys coming. Everybody got to come eat. You got to come eat every workout. Every workout. I'm talking about Coach Mo reporting everything. Coach Mo, you know Coach probably gonna say, well, how such is, how such is, how such is. And Coach Mo and all his strength and conditioning coaches, they gotta report that. If you ain't coming like that, hey, you gonna get taxed. You gotta come like that. You gotta come like that. But Jimmy gonna do what he do. I ain't worried about Jimmy. I know he gonna do what he do. Andrew, you said, what else, C? I feel like we're putting the cart before the horse. Let's focus on getting a couple more pieces. Team bonding this and during the spring and all the project and his crashes. Like, they gonna do it one way or the other. They gonna do it way too early. So we doing it way too early. Way too early. Well, I know what you're saying though, but at the end of the day, that offense looked real good. The defense looked solid. But that offense looked real good. So if the defense, we get that defensive coordinator, he ain't got no boys, hey, then it's going to be game on. Then it's going to be game on. Penny, you say this has to be the year so that Shador, Shiloh, Travis, Jimmy, and the other fellas go out on top since all the dogs come in. Correct. It's a perfect year to do it. It's a perfect year to do it. Like, the year LSU had in I ain't putting us with no LSU 2019, but I'm just saying, the year LSU ran that thing, 2018, they ain't looked that hot. 2019, they took off like a rocket. What if this just a year? Andre, you said facts. Jimmy gonna start, but I do believe Alto will be. I believe Alto. AM should be the starting running back. But Savion ain't gonna let it go easy. Dylan, if Dylan don't start, Dylan gonna play, so it don't matter. But Savion and AM, they could run that thing. GTK, you say the wide receiver in the running back room, A1. And then listen, that freshman that's coming from Georgia, that boy might come in there thumping. Get out my way, because he low to the ground, he thick, like, hey, that boy ready. Spoke, you say, as long as the O-line grade out to a B minus or A. Man, I need an A. I want an A plus from him. Boy, let that thing be an A plus plus. Colorado gonna win the Big 12. I want them to do their thing. I just know the schedule for real. We offense, we fire. If the O-line hold up, we fire. That D, I think we solid. I just need to see how the defense coordinator gonna run that thing. Her moments, what's good? Coach O, hey, chillin'. You say Jimmy's still my favorite receiver on the squad. Yeah, Jimmy, my boy. Jimmy gonna shine, y'all. Listen, J5 gonna shine. I'm gonna say it again. Jimmy gonna shine. Jimmy like that. Jimmy gonna rock out. Jimmy gonna ball, baby. Ball, baby. Ball, baby. Baby girl, what's good? Double B, you say all come down to defense. Yeah, it will. But that O-line got to hold up, too. Miss Johnson, what's good? Rod J, what's happening? Andre Wright, you say, Colin, at what point do you think we need to stop recruiting wide receivers? Too many can be a distraction as well. Well, you're going to be rotating, so I think we good now. But you still never know because what happened in the spring. You got to see what happened in the spring. Hey, Thomas, what's good? Brandon, what's happening? You say as long as that O-line and D-line can get on one page, everything, yeah. O-line and D-line dominate, we dominate. KV, you say he too little, we need them other backs. Right, he can get in there. I ain't going to say too little because he could take off like a rocket. Just if that hole open, whoo, he could be out of it. He could definitely be a big play back. W, you said, did Savion get hacked on IG, Twitter? Or is he asking it? Hey, listen, man. They might be paying him good to just post that. Because they know Colorado hot. Penny, you say, what are your thoughts about Coach Thurman being considered one of the Hawaii new coaches? He might just want to chill out there in Hawaii and coast it a little bit. But I know he ain't going to get the coast because he'll be the defensive coordinator. If he really go, that'd be shocking. I wouldn't expect it, but Andre, you say we just have to be patient and let this thing work itself out. Exactly. That's what it's going to do anyways. Horace, you say it looks real good. It do. Especially on offense. It look firepower on offense. And it look good on defense too. But it look firepower on offense just based on how Coach Prime did that thing. Hey, Thomas, you say we got NFL talent in the locker room this year? Yeah. Yeah, out the gate. Big Mike, you say we need a couple more dealers. I want a couple more. Regina E, you say you love J5 too. Yeah, that's my boy. Double B, yeah, that's it. Hey, man, somebody, they might have gave him that NIL money and say do that. Mac, you say if the O-line is as good as they are expected to be, then you can let Dylan. That's what I'm saying. You want Dylan to get out there and run. Man, you seen what he did versus TCU. He can do that on any game if we give him the opportunity. Let me see. TMFB, you say Amarion Miller is the best wide receiver on the team. Check the stat ratio. Hey, he get a chance to show what he bought for real. He get to go head-to-head with all the dogs. Because Coach Prime ain't making it easy to get out on that field. E17, you say how many sacks that O-line giving up this year? Genuine question. I hope under double digits. I hope under double digits. I hope we pull, like they say Oregon had 10 sacks in 2 years. I hope we pull something like that. Coach O, you say, I see you got a Nike deal. Hey, Nike need to lock in with Life in Football and we could do something. Hey, Nike, what's up? Hey, we got the name Life in Football. Let's rock, baby. Cooley, what's good? Hey, Chili. Hey, you know it's a great day. SC Sneakerhead, what's happening? F. Jones, what's good? Yeah, y'all, listen. At the end of the day, expectations going to be high, period. You can't stop them. Coach Prime going to tell you. You got Coach Phillips saying that we going to the playoffs. We going for the chip. So the expectations there. That's what Coach Prime won't pop. That adds the excitement. Like if we was going around saying, well, Coach Prime, they're going to be a good 2-10 or a good, maybe they might get 5 games or 6. That ain't going to get nobody excited. And not that we trying to get nobody excited, but we feel it. We like it's because he get to work with a real squad to get to work with, so he got some. Regina E, you said, Colin, did you decide on a new date yet? I'm thinking about that Sunday, but I ain't official yet. I ain't went official yet. I'm thinking about that Sunday to keep it in that same week. I'm thinking about that Sunday. Yeah, I'm thinking about that Sunday. TMFB, but I know for a fact this weekend. I know. TMFB, you say that's it. Aim for the correct. You gotta aim for the top. Brandon, you said 2 just got insured to live to see. Correct. Excuse me. They block for 2, it's a wrap. Matt, you say Michigan O-line beat Washington. All they had to do was keep correct. And that's what I want to be able to do. I want to run the ball so good that when Shador do throw it, we only throw about 20 to 25 passes, and he be hitting money. Bam, 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 bam. But I know everybody going to say, well, what about everybody catching? Man, they dominate. When they catch, they dominate. But it's going to play out how it's supposed to play out. E17, you said Shador stats for this season, prediction with new O-line. If the O-line hold up, my boy should be able to throw for 4,000 or more. 3,700 and up. 3,700 and up, or 4,000 and up. He might clear 30 touchdowns and up. I could take that. But if the running game hitting so hard, then you know it's a whole different ball game. Because they out of there. They out of there. Hey, it's a different ball game. Andre, you said Washington star running back Dylan Johnson was hurt. Yeah, I seen that, man. That was bad for him, man. Lawrence, you say, Colin, what if Shador doubles? He ain't going to double it. Because he double it, he got to throw for like almost 7,000 yards. He ain't going to double it. He could throw for a good 3,500 to 4,500 or a good 3,500 to 5,000. That's where I'm going to put him at. LC, what's good? You say 4,000 with 40? I take that. I want him to get high. Yeah. I want him to beat his highest at Jackson State. He was close to beating it, but he didn't. You say, hey, Matt, you said your prediction 35 and 35. I can take that. TMFB, you say the run game gonna pop open. I want the run game to pop. That's what I really want to pop. E17, you say, bro, you so excited for. Yeah, I am too. Jeff, you say I want to see how the defense gonna look in the spring versus that too. I want to see what the competition level look like. If it's fight, we ready. Hey, look, but blessings to y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Check this though. As I was reading the Bible today, because we on day 3 of the Bible. Week 2, day 3, y'all. This week 2, man. Listen, you got to take control of your life, man. You got to take control of everything that you need to take control of. Take control of your health. Take control of your finances. Take control of you getting promoted. Like, listen, God the one who going to promote you. Like, you know, everybody can sit in front of people for the promotion, but God going to let them say, yeah, boom, get it to him. But you got to work for it. You got to put that work in. But today when I'm reading the Bible, I'm reading about Abraham, right? So we're in Genesis. Abraham had 2 sons, but God said he was going to bless both. Well, God told him, hey, man, I need you to take your son up here because they was testing Abraham's faith. So I don't know what stage of life you in. You might be in your faith tested right now. God done told you something. He done told you, hey, I'm going to give you this, this, and this. But he tests you. So you might be getting tested. So Abraham getting tested. And I'm like, okay, what's Abraham? So I done read it before, and I done read it a few times. Every time I read it, I get different information from it. So this time when I read it, I said, all right, what's up with Abraham? So I'm like, well, Abraham got 2 sons. Why he tripping? If he did have to, I know he don't want to knock his son out, but if he got to, he still got another one, but God already told him he good. But then God said, hey, I'm finna take the son. Bring him up here. Bring Isaac up here. So every time Abraham talked, he never talked as if that was happening. So what I took from that is, no matter what your situation is, don't talk the something that you don't want to happen. Even if they say it's going to happen. Your boss could say, we about to fire you in 2 weeks. You could say, they could say, we about to fire you when you go into this meeting in 2 weeks because of what you did. Or we just about to fire. We finna make some layoffs or whatever. Whatever situation you may be dealing with. Just look at it like this. You going to go in and you going to say, no, we going to go. Abraham said, we going to go in and worship and we going to come back. We going to go and we going to come back. He never acknowledged that God was finna take his son. He never acknowledged that. He said, we're going to worship and come back. Now, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what kind of faith this man had, but he was not thinking on the negative side. So put it like this. If you come across anything that's on the negative side, don't agree with that. Don't tap into that. Don't tap into, I'm too overweight. I can't get in shape. My finances too out of control. I can't make it. I'm in this worst situation. I can't get out. No. Believe what you want to happen. He believed that him and his son was going to worship and come back. That's just what they did. They went to worship and they came back. So what are you going to speak into your life? Man, the words are power. My boy didn't tell nobody what was going on. Nobody. He didn't even tell his son. But he wrapped his son up. Hey, boy, we finna, I gotta take you out. God said, take you out. He was about to do it. And God said, hold up. You ain't gotta do it. So, man, what kind of, man, walk by that. Don't, you know something got to happen, but know that God gonna bless you through it. You gonna come out and you gonna be blessed on it. So this year, it may look a certain way, but you gonna come out blessed. Tell God what's gonna happen. Listen, man, Lord, my finances gonna be in order. Lord, I'm gonna get this promotion. Lord, I'm gonna get this job. Lord, I'm gonna start this business. Lord, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like I'm coming back with you. I'm gonna build my relationship with you. I'm gonna be a giver. I'm gonna be a lender, not a borrower. Man, listen, you ain't gotta live in stress and worry, man. God got it, man. You gotta walk that walk and talk that talk. Don't let the situation scare you. Because that man could have easily told everybody. Called his homeboy. Well, you know, they can't call back then, but let's put it in new term, new life right now. Hey, bro, God done told me I gotta take him out. Take who out? You know, hey, I gotta take him out. Now you telling your wife, I gotta take him out. Now you telling everybody, you done told me I gotta take him out. Versus, you know what? Me and my son, we finna go worship and we coming back. Man, walk in it, man. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.